with no judgment right now, but this is for people who watch Get Ready With Me's vlogs or on their phones for hours. Like, do you guys not get tired of just watching other people live their lives? I just feel like we're living in this very weird time where people are not really living their lives. Of course, we can blame that on capitalism and how we don't really have time for so many things. But I always find it interesting that a lot of people do make time to watch other people live. And this is...
I'm going to stop it right there. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I had to get comfortable. So first I'm going to preface this by saying I still watch vlogs. I don't watch as many vlogs as I used to because I have become a little bit bored of the same thing. And it's just copy and paste. And all of these videos on YouTube are copy and paste. I think it's all about delivery and what a person can get out of your content. I think the days of just being pretty and going to Target and making matcha and buying a bunch of things and unboxing them, I think that's going away just because of the state of the world we're in. But let's hear what else she has to say.
Why now at my age, I don't understand like influencer culture. I don't understand vlogging and things like that because I did watch vlogs when I was younger, but I didn't have like anything to do. I was a teenager who was living at home, but now that I'm...
Okay, so I'll stop that. I'm definitely not a teenager. I am living at home, but I used to enjoy vlogs, especially during 2020, because it was kind of a way to escape. You could do there was nothing else to do. And I get that. I saw some other videos where they were saying that long form content is kind of going away because of TikTok and shorts and reels. People, if you don't catch their attention in the first like 5 seconds of a video, they're gone. They're absolutely gone. And just looking at it, I have noticed that a lot of vloggers that I particularly like, I won't name them because I don't want to name drop people on here, but there was this one vlogger that I enjoyed watching a lot. And I noticed that all she's done in the past 6 months is it's literally complain about having to go to the gym. She has great sponsorships. I'm not hating on her. She has great sponsorships from all of these weight loss things, but she's definitely not in shape, which is fine, but it's like a money grab. Like you can tell that when you're showing me that you're eating these, I guess it's like the factor meals and whatever, what is it, Hello Fresh and all of those things. You're not even enjoying them yourself. And then every time you say you're going to the gym, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the gym or whatever. Like you're not even selling the products of people that are trying to promote you. Like you have to at least like play the game. You can't just wing it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then really all I see her do, and I really can't even watch a whole video of hers anymore. I see her get a whole bunch of, let me adjust myself, packages from Shein, Fashion Nova, and it's a bunch of repeat things in different colors, right? She already has a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes, but she will buy one boot and she will get that boot in every color. And then next month, the next week in the video, because I think she drops 2 videos a week, it'll be her returning half of those boots because she decides she doesn't need them. Then she's in Target. And you know what the excuse is? A lot of vloggers will say, you only see a portion of our lives. You don't really know what we're doing. You're right. We only see whatever you show us in that hour-long vlog. And if you expect a lot of your subscribers or followers to watch you during this, recession that we're possibly heading into, buy a lot of stuff, return it, and that's what you want to do to grab our attention, and then go out drinking and eating every night, and then possibly drinking, not possibly, because drinking and then getting behind the wheel of a vehicle. If you think that during these times that your people want to see that, I really think you need to reassess your channel, because just as fast as people can grow, people can fall. It's just evident. Let's hear what else she has to say.
I don't understand like other adults who enjoy watching people going grocery shopping
I do.
or shopping for clothes or trying on clothes that they've purchased. And so I'm watching a lot of these young people just completely consume this.
Okay, it's not just younger people. Again, there are people in my age group, middle age, that do watch vlogs. But like I said, a lot of them have gotten repetitive. A lot of them, like the ones that I watched, their channels turned into vlogs once they already built their community. So they might have started off with like doing like wig reviews, and I didn't watch them then because I can only watch somebody do their hair so much. But I think a lot of the ones that I started watching after they built their community and we could actually get out of the house after 2020, people were invested in them. So then people started to watch their videos because they wanted to see what else they were doing, which is fair, which is fair. But now I feel like, once again, my favorite words, tone deaf. It is very tone deaf if I see someone, and it's not counting their money. I have to always say this in my videos because obviously this channel is for people who want to save, not for people who want to just go out there and spend a whole lot of money. So I'm allowed to have thoughts. I'm allowed to free think. And I personally don't want to watch a person who every time I see them, the only thing that they're doing is buying and returning. That's a lot of the reason why that new return policy is coming, where they are going to charge you a certain percentage on returns. It's because of a lot of these vloggers. A lot of these people are buying things they can't afford and taking it back next week or whatever, or they're doing things for a video. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot and then everyone else has to pay for it.
Content. And I don't understand it because even for me, if I can't go traveling right now, like watching someone else travel doesn't really do much for me. And it's somewhat worrisome because I'm of the idea that a lot of us would be even better off if we watched a movie. But at the same time, there are a lot of young people who can pay more attention to someone shopping than an actual movie. And
that's scary. It's scary that, and I'm guilty of it. I'll be watching a show and sometimes I'll pick up my phone and scroll like while I'm watching a show. We hold each other accountable over here. Okay, so I do that. I do that, or I get upset if we're watching the show and my husband grabs his phone and I'm like, look, and because then he misses a part and then he's like, what just happened? I do the same thing. And he's like, if you put your phone down, and we go back and forth with that. But it is true. A lot of us are guilty of not even having enough of an attention span these days to not scroll our phones. And that alone is where I was like, you know what? I need to find a hobby that I enjoy. And right now it's talking to you guys. And I am on my phone now for more research than doom scrolling. The doom scrolling was getting out of control. When I go to bed at night, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I used to pick up my phone and I'd be scrolling and I'd be like, next day, oh my gosh, why can't I fall asleep? Well, I shouldn't have picked up the phone. I should have kept that phone. I should have went to use the bathroom, got back in the bed, left that phone down. Now I just pray. I just say a prayer, and then by the next minute, I'm asleep. Or I'll go to my Peloton app and I will put in a sleep meditation, 5-10 minutes, and I'm gone. I no longer pick up my phone in the middle of the night because I already know what it leads to. All right, she has a few more seconds, and then we're done speaking to Miss Wonder. Is her name Wander? I think it says it's Wonderslut. Miss Wonderslut on on TikTok. Is that really her name? Wonderslut. Yeah, Wonderslut. That's her name. Okay, Miss Wonderslut on TikTok. That's who I'm listening to right now.
So it's very worrisome to me because it just makes me realize that a lot of people are not living their lives and are just going through life, watching other people live life. I'm genuinely saying this.
So that's true. A lot of people, and I think we were conditioned to it back in 2020. You had nothing better to do than to watch other people live their lives. Now we're living it, and we're living it for real. With all the last topics that I've spoken about in my previous videos, with the layoffs, with the junk food and the food stamps, with the overconsumption, we are living real life right now. And the fairy tale that we even though 2020 was hard, it was a period of time where things just didn't seem real. And we were just looking for something to keep us entertained. So I don't know if I so much think that the vlogging channels are going to go away, but I do think that there is going to be some type of shift here on YouTube with long form content, because I don't think during these grocery prices, the prices of eggs. Everybody mentions the price of eggs. I don't think people are going to want to watch people get up, go on trips that are sponsored to all these places, get up, do your makeup, go out, like third world or first world problems. Oh, I need to figure out what coffee I need to drink today. Oh, what restaurant am I going to today? We're not in 2020 zone. We're out of that. We are awake now. We're not in pajamas working from home. Like things are changing. So where do you think the future of vlogs are going? I mean, an hour long of watching someone just do things that are just really not going on in the world. Not, like I said, I would fear that a person who got super comfortable making those type of videos and made a lot of money off of those videos, if they did not invest any of that money, I think they need to be worried. I think they absolutely need to be worried in these times. It's time to stop with the multiple Louis Vuitton boxes coming to your house. Unless you're a millionaire and you got it like that, if you didn't invest any money and you made money off of vlogging in the past 5 years, it's really time to reassess where the direction you're going in your channel, because I think that you could definitely see numbers potentially falling. Let me know what your thoughts are below. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace.